Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football. AFTV, Marty, what was your, hold on, you predicted 6-0, didn't you?
No, 5-0.
5-0.
Yeah, we all know how that went, mate. But in all fairness, I did say I'd take a 1-0. And listen, I said I just want to get the job done.
You said the most important thing is to win the game today. Looked like the players were listening to you because they didn't play well at all, did they? That wasn't a great performance today. Why was it you think we just weren't on it today?
Look, I'll get the negative stuff out of the way. Listen, we got the job done and we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. At the end of the season, that's what we're going to look at. But I'll get the negative stuff out of the way and some really concerning stuff, if I'm honest with you. One, why are you starting Ben White? I said this in the starting 11 show. Ben White did not need to be on that pitch. He's played 3 games in a row. I can tell his load. He's being redlined and he goes off with a hamstring. God knows how long he's going to be out for now. That's just like... You know, like you. I remember saying this to you. I said, "Oh, I wouldn't play him." You went, "Oh no, but he's fit now." And I said, "No, you can't manage it." It's like if you played Gabriel Jesus now, and you started him. You need to ease Gabriel. It's clear and obvious to see that Gabriel Jesus needs to play 15 minutes in each game, probably for the next 2 or 3 games. Then start giving him more time and ease him back in.
I've actually been easing Ben White in all season.
No. But he's just played in 3 games bang in a row. You've got Miles Lewis-Skelly sat there. Play him. The boy's crying out for game time. And listen, I'll tell you what, when he came on the pitch, Miles Lewis-Skelly, he was fantastic. He was driving the ball from defence all the way through into attack, lung-busting runs. Loved seeing that. Fantastic. That first half was absolutely diabolical. No shots on target against Wolves, who are bottom of the table with 2 points. Not good enough. Eberechi Eze went missing, hiding. It was gone Santa's Grotto or something. God knows. I don't know where he was. If you're going to defend, at least defend and don't concede a goal. We're 1-0 up against Wolves, and then you shift 11 men behind the ball. Not being funny. Listen, I understand it's Premier League football, and were Wolves good? I think we were very poor. When you have 11 men behind the ball, we've seen us do it against Manchester City in seasons. We had 10 men behind the ball, and we defended for our lives. If you're going to defend for your lives. But I don't know why the team was not pushing out at Wolves and going for another one. This is Wolves. They are on track to be the worst ever Premier League team at this rate. It's not, and that football was just dross. It was bland. The first half, I was bored. I'll be honest, I was bored. It's not acceptable with the players we've got. Wolves are in pieces. Manchester United cut them to ribbons the other night, and I needed to see more of that, and I didn't see it. But listen. We all love a great Christmas story, and Jesus is involved in most of them, and he has come back to save us at the right time. This guy...
Apparently it was an own goal. I thought he scored it.
It was. Listen, two own goals as well. Listen, one thing I will say, for that first own goal, Sam Johnson, that corner was put on the money. Fantastic. Whether it was an own goal or not, that is exactly where you want to stick the ball. For a goalkeeper, that is a nightmare. Trying to get that, it's whipping, it's dipping, it's high, it's fast, and he made a hash of it. And then obviously the second one, listen, Gabriel Jesus, take it, fair play. When he came on, he was trying to do stuff. Mikel Arteta made changes where he needed to make changes. And listen, we got it wasn't pretty, but listen, we got the job done. So, listen, all that stuff aside, I hope Mikel Arteta learns from that. I'd like to know why Christian Norgard isn't getting a few more minutes. Obviously, Zubamendi comes off, which I said that he shouldn't start him. He looked tired. Well,
he brought on like Marino. At that time, remember, he's still 0-0, so he's trying to attack.
Yeah, I get it.
He went into attack mode, brought as many attacking players on as he possibly could to try and get a goal.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I thought Trossard was decent when he came on. Victor Gyökeres, this would have been a fantastic game. The concern that I have with him, and this isn't, I'm not digging him out, I support him. I think he has the potential to be a fantastic goal scorer. But when you have Havertz in that position, when you have Jesus in that position, Marino in that position, even Trossard in that position, they get chances. Gyökeres had a 1/2 chance.
He had that chance when he spun the player.
Yeah.
And then, I thought he done very well with that.
He done well with that.
I get why a lot of people are coming on and kind of having a go at him, because
I'm not having a go at him.
We expected him in this game to score a couple of goals. He weren't the worst attacking player on that pitch today.
Do you not think?
No, I thought Martinelli was way worse than him.
I thought Saka was poor as well, if I'm honest.
I thought Saka was the only decent attacking player on the pitch. He had like you said, the goal came from his corner, and the goal, that's his assist.
Yeah,
it was an own goal, but that's him. Nobody else up there did anything.
It was. Look, at the end of the day, though, these games, I don't think at the end of the season, you take the points, you're not going to remember them. I remember the Manchester City Centurions side, and I'm not saying that we're that good. Getting these, scraping a win against Southampton, and they were an absolutely diabolical side as well. So when you go and win titles, it's about just getting the result. What I did like to see after the horrible defensive nightmare and the ball's in the back of the net, we go down the other end and we got the result. Like we went for it. The mindset changed. Right, what are we doing? What is going on here? Because I dread to think how it would have been if we would have drawn with Wolves today. And that is, if I'm honest with you, the mentality. What I love to see, which was fantastic about this side tonight, is you go 1-0 and what a sucker punch, what a killer blow after at Wolves, the last kick of the game. Villa losing that game in the last kick of the game and feeling like that. Then we go away to Club Brugge midweek. We iron them out properly. They get finished. They're done. Then today, after 1-1, 6 minutes comes up. And it's crunch time. It's crunch time. Are we going to get the win? Because we needed to. You couldn't. That would have been embarrassing. But then we come up with the goods. We get the points. We move forward. And listen, we're 5 points clear of City now. Over to you, City. Tomorrow you've got to play Palace. Palace have played midweek, and notoriously, without that European game, you think that is probably going to be a tougher game. But they played midweek. They had a fantastic result. They won 3-0 on Thursday. So they're going to be tired. It's a Sunday. They haven't had much rest. But City have got to go there and they've got to do the job. And we know in Premier League football anything can happen. At the end of the day, and I'm glad I don't need a triple bypass after watching that today, because I tell you what, there's some serious heart attack moments at the end of that game. And what is the good viewing for that is coming away with the 3 points. We move closer. Now we move. They've got a week for a break. Then we move on to Everton. We need to go to Everton and do the job. But I'll tell you what, if we turn up like that against Everton, we ain't going to get the job done. Because listen, they can turn up in parts, and they're a team of quality. I know they're missing a couple of players, and we are, and what have you. But we need to go there, and we need to get that job done if we want to win this Premier League.